And we're good to go, guys. Okay, welcome everyone to this AMA with an exciting new project, X original version. Today at Drybit's Crypto Launch. For the ones who don't know me, I am Drybit. I'm the owner of the launch. I'm a full-time investor. I also do AMAs, and I try to promote the best projects out there. Today, we have XOB. We have Roa here at the other side as a speaker that's going to tell us a little more about the project and stuff. Sorry for my setup. I know that you can see things over there, but I'm currently, like everyone knows, I'm currently traveling. I know that I'm at home. So actually, I'm trying to find the best places to do AMAs and stuff because it is something that I love. Everyone knows that. Like, I do this out of passion, and meeting new, smart, intelligent, and passionate people is the best thing I can have. So we're going to officially start. Roa, we've been chit-chatting a little bit, but we're going to start the AMA. I'm going to throw you some questions. We have 94 participants at this moment, so there's a lot of attendance for a Saturday, guys, because remember, this is a Saturday, and there's a lot of attendance today. And one thing that I always say, we're all organic, guys. There's no bots in here. I don't have bots in my group. I don't have like 10K subscribers or I don't know, maybe 500 listeners. I don't do that. So having a 93 participants, it's a quite attendance. And I've been seeing the participant list, and I see a lot of new faces. So that's actually people from XOB community that has jumped in here to learn more about this. So that's actually good for you, Roa. But let's start by kicking and starting to talking a little bit more about the team. I would love to know about the team. I would love to know about you, Roa. What's your role? What's your position? Tell me about the other team members. What's their position? What do they do? And also, one thing that is very important is prior experience. Do you have already experience in crypto or maybe in real life? How's your background when it comes to experience?
Yeah. About our team, the owner is Musk. Musk is not here because he is handling with community and the other stuffs to which we need to do because we got last 3 hours, around 3 hours. And he's the owner, he's the CEO, and I am the tech developer. And I'm also marketer, but that part is not working in this project. Didn't work in this project till now because Alvaro and Karan figured it out and they did everything. And for the future of the project, I will also help about marketer, and I'm also designer of graphics and something like that. We also got Frank in our team. Frank even don't have a TG. He's not using. He hates notifications. He's a web developer. He's tech guy.
He prefers phone calls.
Yes, always we are doing phone calls or yeah. And this is our core team, and what we are doing project. Is it our first one? It's not our first one. We did several projects last year, but for this year, this is our first one. I can tell you that. How long time you spent in crypto? I personally spent around 4 years, and at Pink Sale, I am like 2 years old, around 2 years old. 2 years old. DX Sale, Pink Sale, and the launch pads, the digital area.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing, man, amazing. So that's actually great to hear, that the team has already past experience, and also that you have past experience, not just in Pixel, but on other launch pads. So that's very important, right? Because when you're starting out a new project, I've had a lot of people here that came that was their first time, doing something, and that's totally fine, because you need to start some place, the first time you need to start. So actually, when I have people that are coming for the first time, I also encourage them to say, hey, that's great. But when I have people that have already experience in what they do, that's also very important. And I love to hear that you have the experience, and also on other launchpads, and you know how the fundraising works, how the listing goes, because that's very important, right? Like you said, the fair launch is like fun and games, if you want to call it like that, because when you start, when you're listed, if you're in Ether, in Uniswap, if you're in BNB, in PancakeSwap, when you're listening on Dex, that's when real life kicks in, man. That's when the real work comes all together,
Yes,
and it's
exactly.
like, hey, I have a price that is 24/7, going up and down, and I got to do marketing, I got to do things. So that's very
Yes,
important,
yes.
and I've been there, man. Trust me. But it's also great because I know that you have experience and you know how that works. So I'm kind of calm down at the moment. But one thing that I also love to ask to the speakers that come over here is about the motivation. I mean, what was the motivation behind this project? Like, I know this is a meme token, and I know
Yes.
that it's based all on the hype that it's around X, you know, Twitter changing their name, Elon Musk and stuff. But what was the motivation on doing like this project at all? Right? Like, is there any some kind of backstory over there? Like, how did the team ended up thinking about this project? I would love to know that.
First, I should mention about that. The name father is Aldo Baldo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
we were talking with him. We were thinking about the name, and he said X original version, and it it was like it hit us up. You got me, and
Yeah.
yes, X. We the crypto investors. I'm an also investor. I'm also buying tokens, selling tokens, trading for a long time. We all like Elon Musk, right? We all
Yeah.
like him, and we all like Twitter, and that's why. And also, he changed the name, and it's really hyped nowadays. That was the real idea behind the name and the token. It's a pure meme token. I should say that.
Yeah.
You mentioned that before. It's a meme token, and do we have any utility? For now, we don't have any utility.
That's
Can we
really
have
important.
can we have any utility? Yes, we got web developer, we got web3 developer. He can create utilities, we can make utilities, but the important thing is if community decide to back us and community owns the X original version, we can put more and more and more and more work on it. And we can bring new utilities, and it can be, I didn't think about it so long, but it can be about, I don't know, maybe X.com, and maybe
Yeah,
it
it
may
can be
type
like a
as well.
super application that does everything, or a super
Yes, yes,
environment ecosystem. Yeah, I kind of dig that. And what you said is also really important. And I also like to say a lot about that. So this is a meme token, and I love meme tokens. I have a lot of meme tokens coming over
yes,
into the launch and discussing. And we all know that meme tokens, that when they got, you know, the right naming, the right hype, the right community, and everything that goes around that, they are successful and they give a lot of returns over investors. And that's also what you're looking, because you also told me that when we were chit-chatting a little bit before the M8 started. So I'm
yes.
actually really released that you know that. So one thing that I want to ask, since of course you said that there is no utility at the moment and stuff, so I'm going to ask more questions related to how are you planning on growing this thing. I mean, let's talk about a little bit about the current marketing plans, and also the marketing plans that you're preparing for launch. That's something that I would love to know, because since this is a meme token, like I said, we need to focus on the
Mark,
stuff related to that, on marketing. Yeah, basically what you need to do is, you know, of course, promote and also community growth. So I would love to know the current marketing plan that you're using for launch, and what will be the difference for the plans at launch.
if you check our Telegram group, you can see almost all the colors around the space called us. And we also have good Twitter guys called us. We already booked for Avadex trending #1 for launch and Dextool. So some things like that. And also we are in talk with some surprise guys, and maybe they can promote us too. But the real plan is not in my head, not in my hand. we should invite here Aldo Balto and Karan himself, because they are arranging all the marketing. They are saying, we're going to do this. We are saying, okay, let's do it. Why not? It works like this, and the real plan is on their hand, on their head, and we are helping them for making it real. And I should say that too, these guys are really experienced. These guys really knows what they are doing, and I think
they really know. Yeah, I can vouch for them. I can vouch for Karan. Karan is like a mentor to me in the space, so I kind of can vouch him forever without any type of issue. And Aldo, yeah, personally, I don't personally know him, but I've been talking a lot with him. He really, I can assure you that he knows what he's doing. So the marketing plan from their side, that it's covered by them. It's something that makes me, quite relax, that said, hey, I know that they are going to do good, and I can trust that. So perfect, man. That's perfect. And let's talk about a little about this. So they're handling the marketing, but I would love to know about your community building. Like, what are the next steps that you're going to make for to grow the community? Like, are you planning on doing, I don't know, maybe contests or giveaways, or maybe what are your plans to grow your community? Not talking about marketing itself. I mean, because meme tokens need to have a strong community. So I would love to know what are your plans to keep the community engaged.
Yes, for engaging from the community, we are doing raids, and we already got a huge raid army with almost 55 members right now, and with end of the fair launch, it will be bigger than it, because holders gonna start shilling. I think, in my opinion, the growing is coming from the rumors. If people buy it, if people shill it to their friends, their family, and the guy they know from the crypto space, and it makes the community bigger and bigger and bigger. Our plan is like this: we are going to rate hard, we are going to pay for marketing, and it's, of course, it's people going to see it, and people want to be in, will want to be in, and yeah, that's like this.
That's great. And also what you said over there is something that I agree 100%, and that it's when the community is engaged, they start shilling them out. They start using the word of mouth. That's a very marketing. That's the most powerful marketing tool.
That's the real marketing, bro. Yes, the call channels and the others, they are marketing. I accept that, but the real ones is you should touch the people. If you touch the people, and if they believe in you, if they believe in your project, that will be the real marketing, and they will support you. They will start to support you. That's the thing for us.
Yeah, man, totally, and I agree, because I think that my community can agree with me on this, that I am really community focused. Like, for example, I have my lounge, I have my channel and everything, but I'm always there for the community, and I always try to grow the community. That's something that for me, it's really, really important. So if I see, other projects that are trying to do the same, that they're focusing on their community and stuff, that's something that makes me think that they're going into the right path. So that's great. But now let's talk a little bit more about the project that is, of course, the pink sale that it's currently on. Let me just find the website. You still have 3 hours and 37 minutes. You have 255 BNBs. That's actually great. But I want to ask you, a little bit about everything. You have a safety badge, an audit, a KYC, and docs. You have 4 badges, and that's personally really interesting. The person that it's docs, it's the CEO. You said Musk, right?
Yes, Musk himself.
That's good. Yeah, amazing. So Musk is docs. And I wanted to ask you about, the safety badge and audit badge. So I personally, of course, know what they represent, because I've been in Pinkfield for quite a while. But we have 99 participants at this moment that maybe some of them still don't know what these badges represent. So I would like to ask you about the SAFU and the audit badge. I want to ask you first about the SAFU. I wanted to ask you with which developer did you use the SAFU, and also what does SAFU means? I would love to ask that, so everyone that doesn't know, they can know how SAFU your project is.
Yes, SAFU means, as I know, SAFU is a word for save in Japanese. If correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's like that. SAFU means safe. SAFU badge means Pinksail has the developers, contract developers with partnered with, and they are doing the contract. They are writing the contract. They are deploying the contract, and they are holding the contract behalf of you. And during the fair launch, at all the way, and right after that, it should be around 2 weeks. Still, they are holding the contract. I am a team member. I have no access to that fair launch and that raised BNBs over there, because to make it safe, we working with SAFU. He is holding the contract. He got well reputation, Pinksail partner, and he's holding the contract which he already wrote, and which contract tried deployed maybe hundreds of times. It means it's 100% SAFU safe, and that's the SAFU badge. Audit is, we all know what audit means. Audit is the audit showing us the function in our contract, and you can check our contract. It's really safe.
Perfect, man. Perfect. That's awesome to hear. And which company did the audit?
Audit made it by Bladepool. You know that, Ninja?
Oh yeah, I know who is. Yeah.
He's an exclusive audit partner from Pinksail. He says normally he's not doing it, but he accepts us because of and Kara.
Because of the connections. So you understand
because of the network.
Connections are, exactly, man. Network is everything nowadays. Trust me that when I say
exactly, bro, exactly.
It is. So right now, in the niche that we are, in the pre-sale, self-launch, in the crypto niche that we are, network is really important, and you can check that out for yourself because we're working with top people. And they actually managed to get you, of course, a SAFU badge and an audit from Bladepool. That's something really important because he's one of the best ones, and I think that everyone knows that. So congratulations on that, man. So I want to talk about the last thing that I want to answer before I start with community questions is about tokenomics. How are the tokenomics of your project currently at? I know that there's the Pinksail chart, but if you wanted to tell, we have 103 participants. That's a great attendance. So I wanted to ask about the tokenomics of your project.
Yes, we already burned 52% of the total supply, and we are going to use 30% for pre-sale, and the 40% will directly add to liquidity pool. Also, we got some surprise, the new function from Pinksail, which buyback function. Buyback function is working like that, and you are adding some liquidity, then Pinksail's making buybacks regularly in every 5 minutes. And we choose it because you know that most of the BSC launches dying in a couple of minutes. We want to hold the floor. We're going to use 20% of raised amount for buybacks, and it will stable the chart. If people will JIT, they are free to JIT. They can JIT. But then the automated buyback will be in, and it will buy the amount they sold. And we will with that way, we will, how can I say that? We will easily make access. In my opinion.
Yeah, totally. To be honest, totally, man. That's a great combination. And I love that new ping sale function, the one that you have the buyback and everything. So I would love to see, once you are listed over there, like how it works, because that's something really interesting. And I think that, like I said, it helps a lot to contribute to the growth of the chart, because essentially what most of the investors want once they enter into a project is to have a return. When you invest in a meme coin, you're just entering over there for return. So I know that you're focused on that, and that's great, man. To be honest, that's something really, really important.
Yeah.
So
to be honest, we don't want to be just a pump and dump coin. If they dump, we're gonna use buyback, and we will hold the floor. We will raise the price. We will make profit for everyone to make. How can I say that? I don't know what.
to moon it, man. To
the moon.
Talking to the moon. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So
about the rest of the tokenomics, and we got 5% for JEX, centralized exchanges.
Yeah, that's great.
If things goes well, we will list it on centralized exchange. We got plans. We already got connections about that. And that's the whole tokenomics. The taxes are 0% for buy and 3% for sell, and all the sell taxes going to marketing wallet, because we are meme token.
Yeah.
And we should do more and more and more marketing for reaching lots of new investors. Because of that, we choose that way.
Yeah, totally, man, totally. And having a marketing tax is really important nowadays, because of course you need to keep the project. You need to keep on doing marketing, and you need to keep on promoting the project. So, like I always say, having a marketing tax is really important, because it's the full circle. Basically, you start getting taxes because you have more trading volume, and the more trading volume you have, the more taxes you're gonna get. And then the more money you're going to have to make more promotions, so that promotion gets more volume, and that's the complete circle, man, to be honest. So I love that it has a marketing text, because that shows that it can be, of course, so how do you say this? Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But let's have a community questions. Let's start with community questions, guys. So are you ready for that, bro? I think yes. So
yes, bro. Sorry. I was just checking the
Don't worry.
Community group. Yes.
Don't worry. Yeah. So we're gonna start with some community questions, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me just check it out. Let's see who is active over here. Then we're gonna start with Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you have the first question of the day. How's it going, man?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Am I audible?
Yeah, man, you're audible.
Hello, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so my question is about X Original. Since when Twitter changed to X, I've actually seen about 20 coins that came as X. So normally, when a coin comes out first, it's the first one that comes out that is the original. So how come this one is the original?
Yes, I got your point. It's the names itself, and I should mention about that. I know lots of X coins has been made, but I don't know. Do you remember the 2.0?
Yeah.
Meta at Pink Sale? During the 2.0 meta, there was 2.0 of all the coins, all the tokens: Bitcoin 2.0, SafeMoon 2.0, and Shiba, Doge, all the coins. Then a basic guy came through, and he made Baby Doge 2.0, and he literally did it really late, to be honest. It was not one of the first ones, and he made over 100x. Am I right?
Yeah, I saw that. Crazy.
Yes, and he's in our team. He's our incubator, and we are working with him. The change we are bringing, we are giving is we are working with based peoples. So it
Okay.
will it will bring the value of our token. I think
All right. All
it makes the change for
right.
from the others.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Thank you so much for your questions. It was a nice question, to be honest.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that question. And yeah, you know, the original version, it's just a concept, right? Because we're in crypto right now, and everyone can create some kind of project that they want. You know, it's not like you need to be the first one to do it. I think that it's not a matter of if you're the first one or the second. It's more like a matter of how great you make it, right? Maybe you have another project that is called the same, but if you push harder, if you make more marketing, if you try harder, you're gonna be way better. I believe that's my personal opinion, right? But let me just unmute. Let me just check. We have the goat over here. Goat, you're allowed to speak.
Yeah, am I audible?
Hello?
Yeah. Can I ask my question now?
Yes, sure. Welcome.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask.
So, so many projects like to speak about the long-term vision and mission, but
Yes.
what are your short-term objectives? What are you focusing on right now?
Well, I'm always at my life focusing step by step, step by step, step by step. I am not telling you we are the longest term project. If community back us, yes, we are going to be long-term project. But if we can't succeed it, if people won't trust us, we can't say. If I say we are a long-term project, we are going to hold it for a year or something like that, it will be a lie. It's not about us. It's about all of us. It's about the community. It's about the investors. It's about the promoter. It's about everybody around us, because we are doing something together at here. Because of that, I'm not using that word. I'm not telling people we are longest term project, we are long-term project. We are step-by-step project. We are going to launch, we are going to end fair launch, we are going to launch, we are going to get listed at CMC, we are going to get trending at CMC, and we will check if everything is going correctly. After that, probably we are going to list at centralized exchange, and it will go like this, step by step, step by step. It's the main thing, in my opinion. I think it's I don't know, is it enough for your question, but it's my answer. Are you here?
All right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a wonderful response and a wonderful answer to my question.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Goat. And Ropa, yeah, that was an amazing answer, because you're actually being very transparent. You know, you're saying, hey, we're not trying to fake it. We're not trying to say something that we're not. Like, we're this, you can like it or not. You know, as simple as that. And you're not going to say, hey, we're going to, I don't know, have all these different kinds of utilities. We're going to invent all these different kinds of things. You're just basically saying, we're this at the moment. You can sit with us and see where this is headed or not. And I love that transparency, man. I actually love that transparency.
Thank you.
To be honest. Yeah, totally, man, totally. So let's see who else has a question. We have a lot of hands raised, so that's great. Let me just check Joella. Joella, you're allowed to speak. Joella,
welcome.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing, Drybeat?
Hey, doing great.
Hello.
How about you?
I'm fine. Been a while.
Glad to hear you.
So, let me go straight to my question. So while going to your white paper, when I got to your roadmap, I think the last phase of your roadmap, you had a lot of things to do, like a community meeting, sponsorship worldwide, partnership worldwide. So I was just curious to know. I want to know how you intend to like get the sponsorship worldwide. Do you have the company you are looking at in getting sponsorship from them, or you intend sponsoring maybe like a foundation or something? So I want you to explain more on that for me.
Yes, of course. Did you hear the last question I answered? Can you hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear
we can
you.
hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear the answer from last question,
No,
Joella?
no.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to repeat myself. No problem at all. And we are doing this work step by step, like I said at last answer. First, our first focus is the fair launch itself right now. Right after that, we are going to focus about the launch. After launch, we are going to focus about the giving access to community, trendings, and some things like that. Right after that, we are going to focus to get listed at CMC and CG Fest. You can get the point of my words. We are going step by step, but I can't write at roadmap. We are going to do step by step, guys. Everybody will love me if I write something like that. And because of that, I wrote this roadmap, and to be honest, it's not the one of its kind. It's just a roadmap, and it's not the real roadmap. I should say that. We are, of course, we're going to stick in some of them. We are going to global market. We are at phase 2 right now. We are doing pre-sale on Pink Sale, global. We are doing global marketing campaign. We are doing partnerships. We are doing marketing. And tomorrow, probably we're going to launch on PancakeSwap, going to renounce the contract, and going to develop website Web3 with utility if it needed. I told it already in here. So everything's going to go step by step. If all the steps, if goes correctly, and if at phase 4 we will be, probably it will take 2-3 months from now, and if everything goes well in next 2-3 months, yes, and if our charts holds well or investor holds well and we got the community support, of course some people gonna see us and some big names gonna see us. We will catch the attention from the big guys. If we come to phase 4, then I think we can easily find it. But like I said before, it's all about communities itself, because it's not only at our hands. Yeah, that's the question. That's the answer.
Okay, I thank you. Thank you for being sincere. But one thing I wanted to know is, community speaks a lot, like you say. But
Yes.
while people are waiting, while the holders of your token are waiting for having all these plans in stock for them, what will be the benefits of the holders before that time? I really want to know what would be the benefit, yes, for the holders of your token.
Yes. The benefit will be the profit. People holding the tokens for profit, for their benefits, profit, simply. And if they hold, we should understand that we got really catchy name. And the name is a big deal at Degen area, Degen space. If you got a good name, if you got based people at your behind, then you will be able to do lots of things. And I think they should hold for make profit, because if they cheat, they can't make profits. Just like this.
Thank you.
I don't know if it was a good answer or not. Drive it what you think.
I'm not
Thank
really
you very
satisfied
much.
with the answer, but it's all good.
Thank you very much. So, Roa, yeah, I understood your answer. That's great. You know, what you're offering for the ones that hold are benefits. So basically, like I said, you're really focused on getting the price on the chart like skyrocket once it's listed, and that's really great because, like I said, most of the meme token investors, they invest for that, you know, for having a ROI, a return over investment. So actually, that's
Yes.
your focus, and that's what you're offering. You're saying, hey man, we still don't have the roadmap or stuff, but if you come with us with the right reason, if you hold your tokens, you're gonna get like very good returns, and that's fine. You know, that's also fine. To be honest, so your answer was okay, man. Don't worry.
Okay, bro.
But let's see, we still have hands up. Let me just check who is the next one. I don't know if Sam Murphy's here. I haven't seen him. I don't know. I wanted to unmute him, but I haven't seen him. Let's go with, let me just check. We have a lot of people over here. Oh, yeah, he's over here.
Can we say last two questions, because I am a little bit tired and need to rest a little bit till
Yeah, sure.
last 2
Roll, don't
hours.
worry.
We are going to last 2 hours. We are going to push more and more and more, and we are going to do an AMA at our chat as well. And I think everybody can understand me at this point.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, it's completely understand. So we're gonna do 2 more questions, Sam, and 1 more, guys. So let's see. Sam, what's your question?
Yes. Hey, Rabbit, how are you? How is your tour going on in Spain?
Yeah, going great, man. To be honest, going great. I'm having such a good time, and I also finding time to do this. You know, finding time to do AMAs and finding more about people and projects.
Okay. Hey, Roa, let me proceed with my question. Okay. I was just going through your tokenomics part. Okay, one thing that really matters is like the burning part. Okay, if the project wants to burn 50% of tokens, but why do those tokens come into circulation if we have plans to burn those tokens? Does that really impact the price growth, or it's just to promote the project or attract the investors?
We burned it before launch, so it will not affect the chart, or it will not affect the price. So it's just for attracting people, and it's meme token. We can burn 99% of the supply. It's okay, in my opinion.
Thank you so much, and good luck for the project for the long-term perspective.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sam, for the question. Thank you very much, Roa, for answering. We're going to do the last question so Roa can get some rest, right? He has been grinding.
I am really exhausted, bro. I think maybe you can understand it from my voice too.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I can understand that completely. So let me just send you we have AI the original. AI the original. What's your question for today? The last one, guys.
Rabbit. Hello.
Hey. Hello. How's it going?
So my question is an extension of what Sam asked. So it's on the bond, right? So there are 2 types of bonds, like just the one you're going to do, which is bond 50.5% at launch, and there's also a deflationary mechanism, which is burning a percentage per transaction. So considering that you have no utility, right?
Yes.
You have no utility at the moment, and it's just hype. So I would like to know, wouldn't it better if you chose that deflationary mechanism, or why you opted for the full 50% bond? Because in my opinion, the deflationary mechanism will keep the price more stable at a long term, since that is your goal, to be long-term meme project till the utility come up, that is. So what's the idea behind burning 50% at launch and not opting for the deflationary mechanism?
At deflationary mechanism, you mean burning at launch when chart is leave, right?
Differential mechanism means like burning at maybe like a buy or a sell. You burn a particular percentage of the tokens.
Okay. The function from the contract. You mean that, right? So I should say that we mentioned about the buyback option from PinkSale, but we should talk a little bit more about it.
No, but bro, he's talking something different. I understood his question, and what he's trying to ask is you could have, for example, you had two options. The first option was burn the entire 50% or whatever percent you want right now, sending to a dead address. And the other option is by making it a deflationary token that it's going to be burned throughout time. So basically, for example, you can have like a tax that, I don't know, charges 2%, and that 2% goes to the burn address. So what AI is asking is, why did you choose to burn all the tokens now instead of having a deflationary over time? That was his question.
Yes, I guess I got it. First of all, we got Seifu badge, and it won't allow us to hold any unlocked tokens. Because of that, we were going to hold. We couldn't hold them. So we can lock them. We could lock them, and if we lock them, it will going to show market cap at PooCoin double, because PooCoin is include lockets but exclude burned, and most of the investors trading at PooCoin. Because of that, we chose to burn the tokens. And about the deflationary system, I literally didn't think about it before. I'm not gonna lie.
That's perfect, man.
Yes, maybe it will work, but I don't know. To be honest,
that's amazing. Yeah, no, to be honest, having an answer that is, hey, I didn't think about that, it's completely fair. And to be honest, I have given that answer many times. So that's actually great. So AI, thank you very much for your question for today. We're going to start wrapping this up, guys, so we can just start finishing. I wanted to thank you everyone for joining today. It's been an amazing AMA with Ro over here from X Original Version. The third launch is still open. It will be open for, I think, let me just double check. It's going to be open for 3 more hours from now, guys. Yeah. So you have plenty of time to analyze, do your own research. And if you like what you heard today, and if you like what the project is about, go ahead and contribute. That's on you. This is not financial advice. But guys, thank you very much for having a really great attendance on a Saturday. This project was really interesting. I had a great time, coming here, talking a little bit, connecting with the community, and being around something that I personally like. So, Ro, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to give you the microphone once again. You can say whatever you want for everyone that is listening, your closing statement, and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay, thank you, brother. First of all, I want to thank you all. It's a Saturday, and you are coming to listening to us. You are coming for listening our project, and it's a big thing, in my opinion. Thanks to each one of you guys. And about project, I almost told everything. We are going to push hard, and of course, you should do your own researches and invest if you like it. Invest if you like what I said, and that's all. To the moon, guys. And drive it. Thanks so much too, brother.
No, man, I hope that you have a fun time here with me, man. To be honest, I tried to make the base as entertaining as possible.
Yes, it was really funny. Thank you.
Let's go, man. Okay, guys, thank you all for coming in. Have a great weekend. Have a great Saturday, and see you all over there, guys. If you have any further questions with Ro or the XOP team, go ahead, join the Telegram, and I'm sure that you will be able to answer over there, and you're going to get your answer. But guys, once again, thank you very much for joining. Keep on supporting. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.